Your own words, what you said.
I said, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again.
In a decisive and swift legal victory, rapper Cardi B has been cleared of all claims in a civil lawsuit filed by a former security guard. The verdict, delivered by a Los Angeles jury on Tuesday, marks the conclusion of a high-profile case that centered on a 2018 altercation and drew significant public attention. The lawsuit was initiated by Imani Ellis, a security guard who worked at a Beverly Hills office building. Ellis claimed that an incident in February 2018, outside a medical office, left her with a facial scar and emotional distress. She alleged that Cardi B, whose real name is Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar, had assaulted her by spitting on her and scratching her face with a fingernail. Ellis's lawsuit sought a staggering $24 million in damages, covering medical expenses, lost income, and pain and suffering. The case hinged on a clash of narratives, and the trial, which spanned several days, was a showcase for the legal strategies of both sides. For the defense, the central argument was that the entire incident was a verbal dispute and that no physical contact ever occurred. Cardi B, taking the stand herself, became the star witness for her defense. Her testimony provided the jury with a detailed account of the day in question. She explained that she was in Los Angeles for the NBA All-Star Game and was visiting a doctor's office that had been specially closed for her privacy because she was 4 months pregnant with her first child, Culture. According to Cardi B's testimony, she became suspicious when she saw Ellis, who was working security for the building, following her to her 5th-floor appointment. She claimed she overheard Ellis on her phone mentioning her name and believed Ellis was attempting to expose her pregnancy to the public. Cardi B acknowledged that she was angry during the ensuing confrontation but adamantly denied ever touching Ellis. "I did not touch that woman," she testified, a statement she repeated outside the courthouse after the verdict. Her attorneys argued that the claims of a scratch and a permanent scar were baseless and that no physical evidence supported Ellis's story. The plaintiff's legal team, meanwhile, sought to convince the jury that the physical assault had, in fact, occurred. Ellis testified that the incident left her humiliated and traumatized, and that she had to undergo plastic surgery to address the scar she claimed was left by Cardi B's long fingernail. Her lawyers pointed to the fact that Ellis lost her job after the incident, arguing that her career and well-being were directly and negatively impacted by the assault. The trial gained viral attention online due to Cardi B's presence on the stand. Her emotional and candid responses, including her famous retort to a question about her anger, "Yes, I was angry, because I'm pregnant," were widely circulated. The trial provided a rare glimpse into the personal life of the public figure and her vulnerability during a period of immense change in her life. In the end, the jury was swayed by the defense's arguments and Cardi B's testimony. A jury of 6 men and 6 women deliberated for only an hour before delivering a unanimous verdict. While a civil case in California requires only 9 of the 12 jurors to agree on a verdict, all 12 were in agreement that Ellis had not met the burden of proof, which is to show that it was more likely than not that Cardi B was legally responsible for the assault. The jury's swift decision indicated a clear belief that the plaintiff's claims lacked credibility. Following the verdict, a relieved and defiant Cardi B spoke to reporters. She called the lawsuit frivolous and issued a stern warning to anyone who might consider suing her in the future. "I am not that celeb that you sue and you think is going to settle. I'm not gonna settle," she said, emphasizing her resolve to fight for her innocence rather than settling a case to avoid a public trial. The verdict not only provides a legal vindication for the rapper but also sends a clear message about her willingness to stand her ground against what she considers to be meritless claims.